like I said yesterday, and like I say a lot of the times, the reality of these situations and multiple things can be true at the same time. This is poverty at, oh my God. Your kid can't eat unless the dad bring food. And then the kid the only kid who dad probably brings food now has to be like, listen, this is why I tell y'all asses, okay? She with 4 kids. I thought it was 3. She with 4 fucking kids for how many other fucking men? Okay? I don't know what, because a part of me feels like when I grew up, this conversation ain't even a conversation. It sounds weird to me. But maybe because my mother had husbands. It would be so weird. Men who are invested in you. Fuck that. Let's get to the point. I'm tired of it. Y'all bitches want to have babies with niggas who don't know you, don't give a fuck about you or your kids. She's, to an extent, I understand what she's attempting to say, but the thing is, y'all, he don't have a relationship with your kids. You laid down and just had babies with any nigga that are gonna give you cock. You didn't have a relationship with these motherfuckers. I couldn't comprehend. It's like when my mom and my stepdad got divorced, right? I could still call that nigga to this day and ask him for something. Why? Because he was invested in my mom, aka, and he was invested in us, right? And once you love somebody forever, and you're going to take care of them, especially the children, right? This screams, you don't even know my kids. This screams, it's run through niggas all day. And you want them to act like they care about your children. We said this shit yesterday. My baby is my new real manager, and she's editing it right now, child. But I said this yesterday. Stop having children with men who are not emotionally invested in you, who love you more than you love them. I can also understand why but again, this is why I don't respect niggas who don't respect their seed or their cock. It's the poverty of everything. She don't have no food. And instead of even giving her money to buy groceries, he allegedly comes every day with fucking money for McDonald's for his child or whatever the fuck, food for his child. He been that nigga. He been that nigga before you got pregnant by him. When you was having all of this shit, when you was fucking dating him, and you knew he was trash then. But he knew she had mad baby daddies too. And he probably knew that they wasn't involved, so why are you and creating this situation? I keep repeating myself. It's the poverty of it all for me. It's I want to be a single mother. How the fuck does that work for you? How is that working for you? You want this man, or you want men to be invested in your kid, but you have not created a circumstance where that's even a thing. We go to parties, we meet a nigga, he cute, he don't even meet your kids. If he do, he just come in and boink you and fucking leave. He don't know your kids to be invested in your children. Everything about this shit is upsetting to me. Because like I said, at first I was taken aback. But then I had to really listen, and I'm like, wait a minute, right? Because like, this is how they set their lives up to be. Because a part of me feels like, well, damn. And my initial thought process was like, shit, my stepdad ain't never let me starve her for damn. Like when people say, oh, a nigga don't bring food for the date. He brings food for the date and not for the kids because he's just trying to fuck. Because he don't give a fuck about you. The fact that you, even in that situation, tells you that you fucking stupid anyway. You inviting niggas to your house. You having babies with men. You're doing all of this shit with niggas who don't give a fuck about you. If he don't give a fuck, for real, if he don't give a fuck about you, why in your mind, for real, do you think he's gonna care about your children, your other children? Why? You didn't care enough about them when you was just picking random motherfucking baby daddies. Instead of saying, oh, well, maybe if all the kids were his, we wouldn't have this problem. Maybe if they weren't just 4 and we just having mad kids with mad, I don't know. I don't even know how many baby daddies. Where are the other baby daddies? It's so many questions that this video recording, she thinking she putting him on blast. She put everybody on blast. She put herself on blast. Fuck you having all these children and you ain't even choosing men who provide. How the fuck? And I'm not even gonna say that because I know people with mad kids, but they choose niggas who is gonna take care of shit. They choose men who, regardless of whatever, give a fuck about them, love them, and is gonna do for them and whatever fucking kids you got in the house, your kid, you're fucking having your niece over, your niece or your cousin or whatever fuck, they're gonna do because they give a shit. It's embarrassing to say I'm gonna put this nigga on blast because he my baby daddy number 4 or number whatever the fuck, but because we're the other ones. It is shameful that he showed up with one thing of food. It is. It's fucking shameful. But again, we knew that from jump. We knew that when you was dating him, he ain't take your stupid ass out on any dates. We knew that when he was dating him, and he didn't even care to even acknowledge your kids, get to know your kids, walk right past your kids like you ain't. You knew that then. No? Just like he knew she had 3 other baby daddies. I think he must be the last because she's like, you knew that I had kids. So just like he knew before he's okay, that she had 3 other kids. I'm sick of us trying to embarrass ourselves, trying to embarrass each other, but all you're doing is embarrassing yourself and letting everybody know about the dumbass mistakes you made. We talk about, because the other kid's gonna feel away because he got McDonald's and this one don't. Ma'am, how about all the kids feel away because none of them got the same goddamn daddy? How about they feel away because they ain't got no goddamn daddy? It's probably more that they ain't got no fucking daddy to even come and bring them food than the goddamn food. The McDonald's ain't gonna bother them. It's the fact that they ain't got no fucking daddy. Let me go to some of these comments. TD. Hey TD. It's a button. If you close the chat, it should say subscribe. It's a subscribe button and a join button. Hit the join, hit the subscribe first, and then hit the join. Okay. Hey Jada. Yes, I went and I found it. Hold on. Okay, I went and I found it. She said, I've been hearing about this story everywhere. Can I just say, and I get it, and I hear both sides of the story. And I understand it from the poverty mindset of it all. I'm disturbed and disgusted that these kids even have that this even have to be a fucking thing. The fact that it even has to be a thing should be what embarrasses her. But the fact that nobody's embarrassed is why we're in these situations. The fact that nobody sees, the fact that she even thought to record the shit because she saw nothing wrong in her shit is baffling, and why we're in this, and why too many of us are in this position to begin with. The fact that he knew and that she had 3 other kids by probably 3 other baby daddies, okay? And he did not respect He don't, nigga, a man who does not respect his seed, I can't.